welcome. My name is Dr. Calliope, and I will be performing your examination today. How are ya? Yeah, it's been raining for quite a while. Did you get wet when you came in? Yeah, it's been kind of cold and rainy. Personally, I've been getting a little bit of a sniffle. Okay, so would you mind just confirming your name and date of birth for me? Okay, Bendy Dick, Cucumber Patch. That's an interesting one. Is that a family name? Okay. And what was that date of birth? Excellent. So it looks like we are doing a full physical examination for you today. Is there any particular reason you wanted this examination? Okay, just checking up your nuts and bolts. Excellent. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions before we begin, okay? Are you in any current pain or have any current illness? Okay, good. Any changes to the medical history that we have on file here? Okay, good. And any changes to your family history at all? Good to hear. And what about your allergies? Okay. And any changes to the medication list we have on file? Excellent. Thank you. Okay, so let me go ahead and set this down here. So for our physical examination today, I'm going to work from your head down to your feet. We're going to take a look at your eyes, your ears. I'm going to look at your range of movement. We'll take a listen to your heart and lungs. All just real basic stuff. I'll walk you through what I'm doing the whole time, okay? Alright, so for this examination, I'm going to need to touch you, of course. Is that okay with you? Do I have your consent for that? Excellent. Alright, so at any point in this examination, if you are uncomfortable or if something is painful, please let me know so we can stop, okay? Excellent. Great. So, to start off, I'm just going to get up rather close to you and I'm going to take a look at your head, your scalp, just make sure everything looks good. There's no odd lumps or bumps, anything like that. Okay? Alright. I'm going to get up a little close here. And I'm just going to start by just rifling through your hair a bit. Just want to check that the hair growth is normal all the way around. Okay, the back, alright. So, I'm not feeling anything out of the ordinary, save for just your normal contours of the skull, right? Okay, excellent. Looks good. So, we're going to take a look at your eyes, right? There we go. Okay, I've got the light, I've got my ophthalmoscope, and I'm just going to look at the physical features of your eyes real quick. Okay, sclera is clear. And I'm going to take a look here at your eyes. So I want you to look up for me and I'm going to pull your eyelids down, okay? Okay. And then the other, just pull down. Okay, great. That looks good. So now we're going to do the direct consensual response test, okay? So I'm going to shine my light into your eyes, and the eye that I am shining the light directly into should react to the light, And when I'm going for a consensual response, when I shine that light directly into one eye, your other eye should consensually respond to that light. Okay? So I'm just going to step back, put my hand up between here, and we're just going to go in and direct, consensual, excellent, okay? Direct, good, consensual, excellent. So now we're going to do a little eye movement test, okay? I'm going to put my finger up, and I just want you to follow my finger using only your eyes without moving your head, okay? So I'm going to step back, put my finger, and I just want you to follow my finger, okay? Just follow the finger without moving your head, just moving your eyes. Follow the finger. Follow the finger. You're doing really well for me. Good. Okay, we'll go up, down, side, diagonally up, diagonally down, and diagonally down. Okay, so I'm going to check for accommodation here. I'm going to go in, keep focusing on my finger. Good, and keep focusing on my finger as I come out. Okay, and in. Good, and out. Excellent. Okay, so I'm just going to take a quick note here. So far, just tracking our progress. And then we're going to do a little fundoscopy, okay? And that's where my ophthalmoscope will really come in handy. Okay, there we go. So a fundoscopy is a fancy word for me looking into your eye with this little tool and looking at the back of your eye. So I'm going to have you just look at the wall for me, okay? And I'm going to come to each side. I'm going to shine the light into your eye. I'm going to take a look at the back of your eye, okay? Excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. Great. I'm going to come to the side here. I'm just going to put my hand on top of your head, okay? I'm going to come in and I'm just going to look around here. Very good. Okay. Alright, looks great. Okay. So now I'm going to come to the other side. Right over here. I'm going to put my hand on top of your head. Okay. I'm just going to come in diagonally and just take a look. Okay. There we go. Alright, everything looks good. Okay. Excellent. Alright, and then we're going to be moving on to looking at your ears. So I'm just going to switch out my ophthalmoscope for my otoscope. It's raining a lot harder now, huh? It's a good thing you have the shelter of hanging out with me. Okay, I'm gonna get a speculum, and these have all been sterilized. Okay, I'm just gonna lock that in. There we go. So now we're gonna take a look at the outsides and the insides of your ears. So I'll go to one side and then the other. I'm going to look in front of your ears, I'm going to look behind your ears, and inside your ears, okay? I'll let you know what I'm doing the whole way through. Right? Okay. I'm just going to come to the side here. Okay. I'm just going to take a look here at the front of the ear. Okay, and I'm just going to pull your ear back and take a look at the back of the ear. Okay, good. No lesions, irritations, swelling, redness, nothing like that. And the ear structure itself looks good. Lobe, helix, tragus, antitragus, concha. Everything looks good. Okay, I'm going to flip on my light on the otoscope. And I'm just going to pull your ear up and back. And I'm going to just insert the otoscope into the ear canal. And I'm going to look at the ear canal itself. So far it looks like it's clear and the skin has good color to it. So I'm going to look at the tympanic membrane. And the tympanic membrane is a nice pearly gray color. See the tip of the malleus. I can see the cone of light bouncing back. Very good. Okay, everything seems to look very good. So I'm just going to pull my otoscope out of the ear. Okay, so that side looks great. We'll go ahead and move on. So I'm just going to take a look at this ear here. So taking a look at the area in front of the ear. I'm going to pull your ear back and just take a look at the back of the ear. Okay, very good. Just going to take a look at the structures itself on the ear. Good. Lobe, the helix, tragus, antitragus, concha. Everything looks good. I'm going to flip on my otoscope here, and I'm going to pull up and back on your ear and just insert the otoscope into the ear canal. Take a look at the canal itself, which all looks very good. Okay, and then we are going to look at the tympanic membrane. And a nice pearly gray color. Tip of the malleus. Cone of light. Okay, I'm just going to pull out the otoscope. Flip that off. Okay, that looks great. So now I'm going to be taking a look at the inside of your nose while I have the handy otoscope. So if you could just tip your head back for me. And I'm just going to take a look at the inside of your nose. Just make sure there's nothing going on with the nasal passages themselves. That the septum is intact. Okay, everything looks good there. So I'm going to take a couple notes and then we'll take a look at your mouth, okay? Alrighty. So far you are doing very well. I appreciate that quite a bit. Alright, let's take a look inside your mouth, okay? You could just open wide for me. Very good. Great. Okay. Now, can you lift up your tongue for me? Lift it to the roof of your mouth. Excellent. And can you stick out your tongue for me? Very good. If you want to close your mouth for a second, I'm going to have you open up and say ah, okay? Right. Ah. Very good. Very good. Okay. Right, I'm just going to note that, and then we're going to do a little bit of facial examination, okay? Okay. So, I'm going to check on your sinuses. Would you mind just bending forward just a bit for me? Okay? And I'm just going to press, press, press on your sinuses. Is there any tenderness? Okay? And by your nose, I'm just going to press, press, press along there. Are you feeling any tenderness at all? Okay, very good. So now I'm going to check your trigeminal nerve here for facial sensation. I'm just going to be feeling around on different parts of your face. I want you to just let me know if it feels the same on both sides, okay? I'm just going to sweep, sweep, sweep my fingers. There. Feel the same on both sides? Okay. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Feel the same on both sides? Good. And along the jaw, just sweep, sweep, sweep. Feel the same on both sides? Okay, excellent. Alright, so I'm going to have you do some facial expressions for me, okay? So if you could close your eyes really tight for me. Good. If you could open them really wide and raise your eyebrows. Great. Can you puff out your cheeks for me? Very good. And can you stick out your tongue for me? Great, thank you. Okay. We are moving along very well. I am going to be examining your neck, and I'm going to check on your lymph nodes, okay? Alright, so first I'm just going to come up and just palpate a bit. Okay? Alright, I'm going to come to the side, and I'm going to feel your thyroid here. Okay. Now, if you could just swallow for me. Very good. Okay. Alright, I'm going to come back in front. Okay, so now I'm just going to feel around your head and neck. Just feeling the lymph nodes, just feeling down the chain of lymph nodes on your neck, your clavicle. Very good. Okay. Alright, everything feels good there. So now I'm going to grab my stethoscope and I'm going to listen to your neck. Okay, I'm just going to pop this in and I'm going to come to your side a bit. Okay, so I want you to turn your head a little bit to the side here. I'm going to put my stethoscope on your neck and I'm going to take a listen for any bruise here. So if you could just hold your breath for me. Very good. Okay. Now if you could turn your head to the other side and just hold your breath for me. Okay, very good. So I'm going to go to the back of you, okay? I'm going to take a listen to your lungs, all right? Okay. So I'm going to be putting my stethoscope in different places along your back. I just want you to take a deep breath through your mouth when I ask you to, okay? Alright, take a deep breath in and out. 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 Last one. Deep breath in and out. Okay. Come around to the front. Okay, so now I'm going to take a listen to a couple of points on your front. Okay. So just go ahead and take a deep breath in for me and out through your mouth. Good. And deep breath in and out through your mouth. Okay. Deep breath in, out through your mouth. Okay, and deep breath in and out through your mouth. Okay, so I'm just going to note that down, and then we're going to take a listen to your heart, okay? There we go. Alrighty, now while I listen to your heart, you can breathe normally. Okay, so just going to be listening to your heart here. So first we're going to take a listen to the mitral valve. Okay, tricuspid, pulmonary, and aortic. Okay, and I'm just going to be palpating your apex beat. Alright, so the apex beat is on the mid-clavicular line and the fifth intercostal space. Generally, that's where it should be. Okay, there we are. So now we're going to move on to your abdominal examination, alright? So for this, I'm going to have you lay down, right? Okay, and then I'm going to have a listen to your abdomen. We're going to see what's going on, alright? Okay, pop that in and let's take a listen. You'll just feel me moving the stethoscope around. Okay, so just having a listen here. It's amazing, with just a touch of technology, we have the ability to listen in on what's going on inside our bodies. Fascinating, really. Okay, that all sounds good. Alrighty. things down real quick while I've still got them in my head. And I'm going to put this down. Okay, so now I'm going to be palpating on your abdomen, alright? Please let me know if there is any pain at all, okay? Any tenderness, any discomfort, right? Okay, so I'm just going to be feeling. They really like the horns today, don't they? Okay, just palpating along your stomach. No tenderness so far? Okay, feel the borders of the organs. Okay, and now I'm going to be percussing on your organs a bit, so I'm just going to be tapping on them, okay? Just tapping along your stomach. Okay, everything sounds good. So you can go ahead and sit up for me. Take a moment to just take a breath. So I just want to take a look at your hands, if you wouldn't mind just holding them out in front of me. Keep your fingers splayed out. I'm just going to have a little look here. Check the capillary refill. I'm just going to press on your nails. Okay, so capillary refill seems to be good. Let me check the other hand here real quick. Okay, everything looks great. So I'm going to do a few exercises with you, okay? So while you have your hands splayed, I'm going to try to push them together. I want you to resist me, okay? Okay, very good. And if you could just squeeze my hands as tight as you can. Okay, excellent. And if you could just make a fist and hold your arms up like this. Okay, I'm going to try to pull you towards me. I want you to resist me. Good. And I'm going to try to push you. I want you to resist me. Okay, excellent. So after I am done noting this, I'm going to take a look at your lower extremities, okay? So I'm just going to dip down, alright? So I come down here, and I'm just going to lift up your legs here so I can bend them at the knee. Is there any pain to me bending your legs at all? Okay, and I'm going to test the strength of your legs. So while you're sitting here, I'm going to put my hands on the tops of your thighs, rather. And I just want you to push your thighs up towards the ceiling. Good. And I'm just going to put my hands on your feet. I want you to push your legs out towards me. Okay, so kick your legs out. Good. And I'm going to hook my hands around the back. If you could pull your legs in towards yourself. Okay, my hands are going to be on the outsides of your legs. If you could push outwards towards the walls. Okay, and if you can pull inwards to the inside of your legs. Okay, great. So I'm just going to have a look at your legs here. Everything seems to be good. No skin changes, no lesions, no swelling, no edema, no nothing like that. Okay, and I'm going to feel your pedal pulses, okay, on the tops here, on your feet. Good, and I'm going to press my hands on the tops of your toes. If you could push your toes up towards the ceiling. point your toes up. Good. And then I'm just going to use my reflex hammer. And I'm going to stroke the bottom of your foot. I just want you to let me know if you feel that. Okay? Can you feel that? Good. And what about that? Excellent. So I'm going to come up. All right. I am back. So for the last thing, while I am standing, I'm just going to test your knee-jerk reflex, okay? So I'm going to stand to the side. And I'm just going to tap on your knee. Good. And tap. Okay, again. There we go. Excellent. Okay. So that is it for most of the physical exam. And while you're here, I'm just going to do a quick musculoskeletal exam with you, alright? So this is going to involve some movement, and I will take a look at your spine. And all that's good. Okay. So, if I can have you stand up for me. Okay? I want your feet shoulder width apart, just arms at your side. Okay? Alright, very good. So we're going to test the range of movement, firstly in your neck. I want you to side bend your head to the side as far as you can go. Good. And how about the other side? Excellent. Now can you rotate your neck toward one side? Good. And then the other? Good. Can you bend your head all the way back? And how about all the way forward? Very good. So now we're going to test your arms. I want you to raise your arms above your head, okay? Alright, now if you can go above your head and go all the way back. Very good. And if you could go towards the side with your arms. And then all the way up. Okay, if you could bring them back down and then come out in front with your arms. And then I want you to just put the backs of your hands together like this, okay? And then take that and go all the way up as far as you can. Okay, any discomfort there? Excellent. You can go ahead and put your arms down. So now I'm going to be doing a spinal examination, and this will involve me just going to the back of you, and I'm going to have you slowly bend forward while I look at your spine, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to pop behind you. Okay, so when I ask you to, I just want you to bend very slowly in front of me, okay? As if you're touching your toes. Right? So go ahead and just bend at the waist. Slowly. Slowly. Good, good. Okay. Alright, now if you could just come back up slowly. Very good, very good. I'm going to come back around. Alrighty, so I've just got a couple more notes, but that's all I've got for you. Alright, so that all went very well, and just in time for the rain to pick up just a little bit more. Do you have an umbrella? That's good. It always pays to have an umbrella and really supplies for any sort of weather in Iowa. Lord knows that you can get 90-degree weather and snow in the same week. Alright, so that's all I got for you. So I appreciate you coming to see me very much, and thank you for visiting the clinic. So, I hope you have a whale of a day, and I hope you have a good rest of your night, okay? Thank you.